What the fuck is going on, America? Jericho Green with you again on my late afternoon commute. President Trump again knocking him out of the park. This time, and he's done this before recently, but I think it was time for some reiteration. He threatens to cut funding and aid to Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras unless funding for the wall is secured. And he also threatens to close the southern border completely. Do it. I think we should cut aid to those countries whether the wall is built or not. You've taken advantage of us enough. We've given you enough money and your countries are still fucked up. We've given you enough money and your countries are still in the top 5 for most violent places on the entire planet. We've given you enough money and you're still pushing your fucking people up into our country, handing out pamphlets on how to get here and what to do when you do get here, how to hop through the loopholes in our laws to become a citizen, sending women up here 8.5 months fucking pregnant so they can drop that baby on our soil. We've done enough. What have you been doing with this fucking money? You get billions of dollars every year, Mexico's #1 source of revenue, their #1 source of income, above oil, above produce, is remittance. What's remittance, Jericho? Remittance is money sent back to Mexico from people who live here that are from Mexico, mostly illegals. Because when that money is sent through wire transfers and shit, it passes through the hands of the government and they take a hefty slice. Enough to where their #1 source of income is remittance. Why don't we choke that off for 6 months to a year? The wall's built. Again, whether or not the wall is built, and it will be, but whether or not, we need to cut funding to those countries. Fuck them. They've done nothing with it. They've taken their money with their left hand and slapped us with their right hand. Fuck you, Vicente Fox, you racist motherfucker. I don't even know the name of the current president of Mexico, but fuck you too. Because you haven't changed a damn thing. Why are we still sending them money? That just doesn't make sense to me. You're doing me dirty. You're stealing from me, but I'm still giving you cash. Huh? That don't make any fucking sense. But I do like this feeling. I do like the feeling of having a president who is actually putting our needs and wants first, who is actually willing to do something at the border. Has this ever happened? Has a president ever threatened to cut funding to these countries unless we have a physical barrier at our border? Has an American president ever threatened and will possibly shut down the southern border into America? Not to my knowledge. It's a good feeling, but it's kind of weird. It's going to take some getting used to. There's like a woman who goes out with piece of shit guys who pick shitty men, and then they get a good one, and they're like, wait, this motherfucker's opening doors? He's not treating me like shit in front of my family and friends? He respects me? He has a good relationship with his mother? What the fuck? It's so weird. Just like Major Payne said, make me feel all funny. But we have to get used to it, America. We will get used to it. And I hope whoever the fuck comes after Trump after his 8 years, yes, 8 fucking years, I hope they continue the trend. I hope we don't continue our trend of going Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat. Because the Democrats ain't shit. You see who they're offering up on the 2020 ticket. Kamala the Ugandan Nightmare? Cory Assaulticus Booker? O'Rourke? Didn't he let somebody die in a DUI or some shit? Look at these fucking turds. But yeah, cut funding to them now and forever. Fuck those countries. Y'all want to sit back and talk shit about our country, but you're steady trying to become a fucking member. Shut down the border completely, forever, in one direction. We want to go down there to Cozumel, Cabo San Lucas and all that shit. Have all our young people drink and throw up on their beaches. That's fine. But you motherfuckers don't need to be coming up here. For what? Now, if you're coming here legally and you want to work and go back home, cool. But you're trying to come up here and drop our anchor baby in Homestead, fuck that. I work with the guy who worked in Mexico. You know what kind of shit he had to go through to go to Mexico? Financial records, medical screenings. He had to prove that what he said he was going there for is what he was going there for. He had to prove that he had the money to sustain himself there and not become a ward of the fucking state. Do we require that here? Fuck no, we don't. Especially in this soft-ass, pussy-ass, commie-ass California. Gavin Newsom, I'm talking to your slick-back, fucking devilish, deviant-looking ass too, you fucker. Shut it down, Trump. Shut it down. Continue the government shutdown. Stop the aid to these fucking shit, violent-ass countries and seal that fucking border tighter than Dick's hat band. Damn it, people, you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't fucking let me. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Follow your boy on the Twitters at Green_Jericho. I am Jericho Green. And I'm out.